getting excited as the night. Don't you act like a 9-year-old every day?
Yeah, most days.
All right.
My wife's a 4th grade teacher. She says, hey, quit acting like a 4th grader.
Yeah, exactly.
That's about 10, yeah.
And joining us now is our pet expert, Greg Riley, and we're here.
Sorry you had to sit through that, Greg.
I know, sorry. But you agree with us, though.
That Dave's a 9-year-old?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd agree with that, and it's a good thing that my wife's not here, because she could probably have some comments about that. Yeah, definitely.
We're here to talk.
Enough of that. What are you here for? What are you here for this one?
We're going to be talking about the annual Christmas do's and don'ts for your pets this time of the year. And one of the big misconceptions is poinsettias. Now, a lot of people will say that, you know, if your cat or if your dog eats a poinsettia leaf, they're going to do a little itchy and scratchy imitation, grab their throat and keel right over.
Right.
Sure.
And believe it or not, that's actually false. They may get a little bit of a GI upset where they may have a little bit of vomiting and diarrhea issues, but in terms of overall being lethal to your pet, that's not the case.
But there is a part of the poinsettia that is lethal, is that correct?
For the most part, no, not really, because most of the stuff that you're going to be seeing is going to be, you know, what you're having right here.
Sure.
The big thing that you're going to really want to watch out is, say, mistletoe.
Okay.
Now, a lot of people...
Real live mistletoe.
Real live mistletoe. A lot of people will have the fake stuff, the plastic stuff, which is the best thing to have. But the big thing is that the berries from the mistletoe, those are going to be actually very lethal to your cat or to your dog. So if you have something like that hanging over your door, you know, you may want to take it down and just replace it with a artificial one.
Okay. All right.
And what about with people with live trees? I know a lot of sometimes the dogs like to go in, and even the cats like to drink the water from the live trees. Will that hurt them?
It can cause a little bit of upset problems just because the sap from the tree that will get into the water. Again, it'll also cause some GI problems. The big thing is that with Dave's cat, likes to chew on the pine needles.
He eats the pine needles. I mean, it's like a feast for him. I mean, he'll eat them as a meal. He'll eat like 20 pine needles, and you can't keep him away from it.
Now, I've never really seen or heard of anyone, you know, complaining that, you know, my cat or my dog has got a lot of problems from eating the pine needles. They do say that it can cause some problems, but so far I've not really seen any.
Yeah, he's 8 years old, and he's done it every year, and they make it all the way through just to be kind of, So, and he's fine. It doesn't seem to give him any problems, and so just kind of let him go.
The more bigger thing that you're going to probably really want to concentrate on is, say, tinsel or Christmas ribbon.
Okay.
That can actually cause some binding issues within the dog or the cat's GI tract, and that would have to be surgically removed.
Okay.
And I know a lot of times at my house, especially on Christmas Eve and stuff, we have a lot of candy and cookies and things like that that we just sit out on platters and things like that, which could be in the reach of your pets.
Sure.
What do we want to watch out for with that?
Basically the same thing that we talked about in Halloween is going to be the chocolate, mostly the theobromide levels. Baker's chocolate is going to be more harmful than milk chocolate, so you want to keep that in mind. Obviously this time of the year a lot of people would like to bake with, say, macadamia nuts, so keep that in mind also, because those are harmful too.
All right. Electrical cords, things like that, all kind of obviously bad. Is there any way we're just got about 30 seconds left here.
Sure.
Is there anything that we can do to kind of keep the pets away from that, or just really just keep an eye on them more so with more of the electrical cords? Is that the best?
Just keep an eye on it. You may want to put, like, say, some sort of like decorative cloth on top of the cord just to kind of keep them away from chewing on the cord.
Okay.
All righty. Well, thank you so much, Greg.
Quite welcome.
Always Miss Annie, thank you so much. We appreciate it. Happy holidays to you both.
Happy holidays to you too.
Real quick, Greg the Pet Guy at Facebook, will you have this information there? Will you be able to put that? Now that I've asked you, you're going to have to. So
definitely.
Will you put that on there?
Yeah, definitely. Or the Pet Guy blog.
Okay.
Ooh, okay, very good.
And then we'll also have Pet Saver today at noon, right?
Yes, exactly.
Wonderful. Thanks, guys. As we take a break, here's another look at all that information for how you can get a hold of Greg Riley. If you haven't checked out his Facebook page, definitely do that. It's really cool. He's always updating it with great stuff. You're watching News 10 this morning. We'll be right back.